Hi, welcome back to the biggest sandwich that I've ever eaten. Today I'm going to be reviewing 100 movies, the top 100 most popular movies on this app that I've talked about before called Letterboxd, kind of like social media for movies. I'm going to start at 100 and then go up to number 1, kind of give a review for all of them. Number 100 is Donnie Darko. Kind of a bad place to start because I haven't seen that movie. Number 2 is Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I can't remember which one that is because I never really got into that movie or series or anything. I think that might be the one that won an Oscar. Best Picture in 2003, maybe? I don't know. Number 3 is Ant-Man. You know, it's a superhero movie. Kind of better than some of the other ones because Paul Rudd is funny. Number 4, There Will Be Blood. I haven't seen that. 5, WALL-E. I saw that in theaters, kind of ahead of its time. What's going to happen to Earth? Doing it at a time when people didn't really care, and now they do, and you know. Number 5, Suicide Squad. It's bad, not a very good movie. I thought some of the aesthetic and stuff like that, like the character design's good, but Batman vs Superman, never saw it. Number 10, or wait, what? No, 8, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I saw it, I watched it on a plane, found out today that it's directed by Damien Chazelle, which is actually kind of surprising. It's a pretty good movie. I never saw any of the other Cloverfields though. 9, Annihilation. That's a really good movie. I did a whole video on it. I'll link it somewhere. Watch it. 10, Coco. I have not seen it yet. I won Best Animated Picture last year. It was just brought to my attention that I'm counting from 1 to 100 when I'm actually counting from the 100th most popular to the most popular. I'm going to be counting up, but we're going to be going towards the most popular number, so it's not that difficult. Number 11, Goodfellas. I have not seen it yet, but I want to. 12, Clockwork Orange. I thought it was kind of interesting, but really weird. I have to watch it again. I want to watch it again. 13, Spotlight. Really good movie. Fantastic movie. That also won Best Picture. 14, The Lobster. I haven't seen it. 15, Return of the Jedi. Star Wars. They're not all really great movies, but they're nostalgic. When I was a kid, I really loved Star Wars a lot, so kind of holds a special place. 16, Nice Guys. I have not seen that. 17, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I like that movie a lot. I think it's a really good adaptation of a movie from a graphic novel or comic book because I love the kind of animation they do it and the style of comedy that it has. I think it's great. Number 18, Fargo. I have not seen the whole thing. I really want to. Same with 19, which is Reservoir Dogs. And did you know that Quentin Tarantino wrote that whole movie in a cafe in a day? 20, The Big Lebowski. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. I didn't love it. 21, Manchester by the Sea. That movie's really good. Casey Affleck won Best Actor for that movie. That movie gave me an idea for another movie that I want to make, and it might be a short film, I don't know. But yeah, gave me an idea, so kind of like that movie a lot. Also, it's just kind of about like real life, and I like that stuff a lot, so it's great. 22, Memento. I have not seen it. 23, Room. I have not seen that either. Not The Room with Tommy Wiseau. No, just Room. 24, Shawshank Redemption. I can't fully remember it. What I do remember was really good, but yeah. 25, Spirited Away. I don't know, I haven't seen it. 26, Forrest Gump. When I kid, I watch a lot. When I was a kid, I saw that movie a bunch of times. I thought it was pretty good, and then I watched it again when I was older, and I kind of like realized the significance of things. It's like when you're a kid, everything just kind of goes over your head. 27, Black Swan. I haven't seen it yet. Number 28, Moonrise Kingdom. That's my favorite movie. It's by Wes Anderson. Just go watch the movie. It was made in 2012. 29, The Matrix. I don't think I've ever watched The Matrix all the way through. I don't know. I haven't really seen it, I guess. Jurassic Park, that's 30. This is a little fun fact about it. They filmed the whole thing in Hawaii, and then when they were gonna do the T-Rex chase scene, there was like a flood or something. Yeah, it flooded their set. Anyway, there's a place called The Jungle on the Warner Brothers lot, and that's because there's like a bunch of trees there, and it's in like the middle of LA, so it's really weird. So they just did that entire like driving scene, driving down like a 30-foot piece of land and just used a bunch of different camera angles so you couldn't tell. I really love that kind of stuff, so I think that's a great movie. 31, Taxi Driver, haven't seen it. Number 32, No Country for Old Men, haven't seen it. Number 33, Boyhood. I think it's awesome because it's the fact that they actually just recorded someone's life for like 13 years, I think it was. It's insane that they were allowed to do that. Cannot imagine the editing process for a movie like that. I don't know how they made it actually, but I would like to know. It's kind of like, that movie's really cool. But I kind of think the concept for the movie and like how they made it is probably more interesting than the movie itself. 34, Kingsman 1, awesome. I love how they do action in that movie and comedy and stuff like that. It's great. 35, Avengers 2, so Age of Ultron, pretty good. I don't know, you know, kind of like your basic superhero movie. 36, Back to the Future. I think it's insane how much those, I mean, they're classics, like they hold up, and I mean, the effects and whatever might not be like amazing or whatever, but like the story and the whole kind of comedy and just like a good wholesome family movie, you know. Also, they're making a show for that. I don't know why. So 37, Doctor Strange, awesome, especially because of effects. I think that's the best thing about that movie. 38, 7. I have not seen it. 39, Zootopia. I'm not saying animated movies are bad because they're definitely not, but I think a lot of Disney movies try to introduce like a very adult or mature topic to a young audience, so it's in like a candied or like dulled down way, and I think Zootopia kind of introduced some stuff like racism or whatever in like a really still family friendly kind of neat way, so it's good. Also, I think animation is insane. 40, another Lord of the Rings, I don't know. 41, Silence of the Lambs, that movie is awesome. Anthony Hopkins would have normally been considered a supporting actor, but he actually won a Best Actor award in the Oscars because that role was so kind of important and like impactful to the movie. 42, Captain America 2, I don't know. It's fine, just like a normal superhero movie, man. 43, It is really good. I thought that the way that they did an ensemble cast was probably one of the best ways that I've seen an ensemble cast done anywhere, because you actually cared about all the characters instead of just like one of them. What was I at? 4? The Dark Knight Rises. That's the one that I haven't seen, that I want to see that. 45, Gravity. Gravity is a good movie. I think the way that they made it is super cool. Sound and everything like that. 45, Kill Bill. Haven't seen it. 46, 2001, A Space Odyssey. Haven't seen it. 47, Social Network. I think it's good. I haven't seen it like since it came out, so. 49, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I want to see that. I haven't gotten to it yet. Kind of like all of these movies I haven't seen on this list. 50 is Alien. The first Alien is great. The other ones are not very good. I especially like the design of the Xenomorph. 51, The Hateful Eight. That's a great movie. It's kind of just people talking for the entire movie, and then it's still really entertaining. That's Quentin Tarantino. Great movie. 52, Nightcrawler. That movie is awesome. I don't think it got enough awards recognition, but I think that's a totally rad movie, and I think Jake Gyllenhaal did fantastic. I gotta take a break every few minutes because I don't really breathe when I'm talking that much. 53, The Godfather, and it's actually right below Spider-Man Homecoming, which would probably make some people mad. I haven't seen The Godfather yet. I know that I should because it's the Godfather of all movies. 54, Spider-Man Homecoming. That was probably one of the better Spider-Man movies. I thought Andrew Garfield was a much better Spider-Man, but that's just because Andrew Garfield is Andrew Garfield and he's a good actor. He was supposed to be a high school student, and Tobey Maguire looks like he's like in his 30s, and then Andrew Garfield looks like he's maybe like 25. I don't know what his name, I can't remember his name, but yeah, he actually looks like a child, so it works out. 55, Thor Ragnarok. Pretty good Marvel movie. Sense of humor, the aesthetic and stuff. Also Jeff Goldblum. 56, Black Panther. It was good. Really good character development. Villain as well as the protagonist who had like feelings about everyone. It wasn't just kind of like they were there. I did a whole video on Black Panther. Look at that too. 57, Civil War. All right, good, fine, normal superhero movie. I'm gonna say that about a lot of these superhero movies, but that's just kind of how they are. 58, Empire Strikes Back. Pretty good, kind of like the other one that I talked about. 59, Avengers. Good, normal superhero movie. 60, The Revenant. I thought that that movie was very pretty. I thought it was also pretty boring. When I did watch it, I guess I kind of cared a little bit less. I don't know, I might like it more if I watched it again. 61, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think I talked about that movie maybe. Kind of like scattered throughout a lot of videos. I think it's really good. I think Frances McDormand is fantastic. The story of that movie and all of the kind of layers and depth to it are fantastic. I also think that people getting mad at the inclusion of a racist cop in a movie that's based in Missouri is really stupid. 62, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Pretty good soundtracks. The thing is, the first one had a good soundtrack. The second one capitalized off the fact that people loved the first soundtrack so much that they not only made another soundtrack, but they just kind of crammed it in literally anywhere that they possibly could have the opportunity to. And to me, that came off really obviously, and it kind of annoyed me a lot. 63 is The Shining. I think The Shining is great. The Shining book is my favorite book. I couldn't say that the movie's better than the book or the book's better than the movie because they're just two different things, and you know, that's cool. 64, Call Me By Your Name. Fantastic. Some scenes in that movie that are insane, I think, especially like the end credits scene where you're just looking at Chalamet's face. Also, the monologue at the end of the movie by Timothy Chalamet's character's dad is a fantastic monologue, and I have sent it to many friends when they are sad. 65, Drive. I haven't seen that movie yet. Number 66, The Martian. That's the most scientifically accurate movie according to like NASA. I think it's a great movie. 7, Blade Runner, the original one. I haven't seen it yet. 68, Wonder Woman. Pretty good, kind of a normal superhero movie. Everyone freaked out. Nominated for like a Golden Globe. I don't think it should have been. 69, the original Star Wars. Good again, Star Wars, sentimental, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. 70, Inglourious Basterds. That's a great movie. I like it a lot. This Quentin Tarantino again. People kind of freak out for movies like that because it's like gory. It's like comically gory because it makes no sense. 70 is Inside Out. It's a very emotional Disney movie. It makes you very sad. 72 is Rogue One. Pretty good. Kind of fun and plot holes. People like it less because it's not like Force and Jedi and stuff like that. I'm not as excited about Solo. 73, Ex Machina. I haven't seen it yet. 74 is Birdman. Birdman's a fantastic movie. It won Best Picture in 2014. I think the opening text title sequence is awesome. Fantastic movie. 75, Django. I like that movie a lot. Kind of reminds me of a friend from like a couple years ago. 76, Logan. Good. Probably one of the best superhero movies that's ever been made. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. My camera stopped recording for whatever reason because I think it overheated, so we're going to try to power through this. I'm starting at 77. I don't know what I was at before. Blade Runner 2049 is a good movie. It won Best Cinematography. I haven't seen the first Blade Runner though, so I think I don't really understand it as much as I should. Wolf of Wall Street, that's a good movie. I think it's based off a true story. Moonlight, that won Best Picture in 2016. Number 80, Fight Club, haven't seen it. 81, Deadpool. Deadpool is good. Good action, good comedy, good Ryan Reynolds. 82, Gone Girl is insane. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Number 83, Her, haven't seen it. Number 84, Star Wars The Last Jedi. I thought that was actually the best Star Wars movie. Maybe not people's favorite Star Wars movie, but I thought, like, as far as it was made, I think it might be the best one. 85, Lady Bird. I love Lady Bird. I've talked about it before. Just watch that, maybe. 86, Dunkirk. Dunkirk is insane because of the structure of the movie, and I actually was kind of confused about it the first time that I saw it. I think that's a movie that you definitely have to see in theaters. 88, Shape of Water. Won Best Picture this year. Came out last year. Amazing movie. Love story. I think people are really unfairly against that movie. 88? Yeah, 88, Whiplash. Insane. Cinematography is insane. Directed by Damien Chazelle. He also made La La Land. He also made another movie that I talked about earlier. I think we talked about Whiplash in the same video that I talked about Lady Bird. I'll put that somewhere. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Inception. Inception's good. I haven't seen that movie except for when it was on TV like a lot of years ago. I don't remember it that much. Yeah. Grand Budapest Hotel. Fantastic movie. I now have a poster of it in my room. I'll show it right there. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, which I am very surprised that is this high on that list, but I guess, you know, people like movies that are superhero movies. It's good. Talked about the other one, kind of talked about this one, and when I was talking about the other one. So yeah, if you want to hear more about that, just go watch the video again. 91, Interstellar. Interstellar is a great movie. Timothy Chalamet, I think, is in that movie. I don't know if I've ever seen it all the way through though. Can't remember. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is fantastic. Heath Ledger as the Joker is the best. What a fantastic villain. Also, Christopher Nolan did really well with Batman movies. Pulp Fiction is fantastic. Another Quentin Tarantino movie. I can't tell you how many have been on this list. Probably like 7. Pulp Fiction is probably his most loved of those. 95, Baby Driver. I saw that movie. I was sitting in the very front row of the theater, and even though the chairs were reclining seats, it's an action movie, stuff was going all over the screen. I guess pretty good movie. I don't know if I would say that it's as good as this list says it is. Arrival is awesome. That was nominated for Best Picture. I think that it's a movie about aliens that has nothing to do with aliens. Star Wars The Force Awakens. I don't know why this is Star Wars, man. People like Star Wars. Good. It's like fun to watch. Get Out. It's an insane movie. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's a great horror movie on kind of race and being an outsider. 99, La La Land. I've talked about La La Land. I did a whole video on it. Go watch the video if you care. Number 100, Mad Max Fury Road. I think that movie is really pretty. I didn't love it. I know a lot of people did. People kind of went crazy for it. I think visually that movie is awesome, but I don't necessarily think that it's an awesome movie. I'd watch it again. Yeah, so that was my review of the top 100 most popular movies on Letterboxd. If you want to download Letterboxd, then download it. If you want to see more movie reviews by me, there are more in my channel. Yeah, also if you want a bunch of other weird videos, just kind of check out the stuff I've been doing because, yeah. See you tomorrow.